Salutation, darlings. Azoring here. Returning to the stars in the Honkai Star Rail. Last time. It's been a while, actually. So I have no idea what we did last time. Wasn't this? This was that time where we looked at this market that was closing down and we're like, we can fix it. Anywho, this time I'm wanting to do a Foxian Tale of the Haunted. The thing is, I can't do that, I can't do that until I do a Foxian, until I do this. Sojourners, Ghastly, Reverie. So, let's see what that's all about. It has been a while since I've shown up here.
Yo, it's you! You're interested in the supernatural, right? Lucky for you, I just finished editing my stream. It's all the proof you need.
Huh?
But before you watch it, I gotta ask you a question. Do you believe in ghosts?
Does the sun shine? Bids didn't happen where clickbait.
I think you're in for a surprise.
She squeaked, that was adorable.
This video is gonna prove that the Xianzhou is full of supernatural phenomena. Enough chit-chat.
Phenomena.
This is the weird stuff that happened yesterday when I was streaming in Fixtral Garden. What's up, guys? Little
Oh my gosh.
We've come to the scariest, most haunted place in the Luofu, Fixtral Garden. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, or else I'm gonna check it out. They say there's been paranormal activity. You're such a scaredy cat. You said you'd protect me. How do I stop something that's never bothered me? I think I just saw something moving. And a group of flames suddenly grew super big, and then they floated right out to us, and they were like, ah! And Sushong was like, eek! And then she fell over. Miss Sushong, can you get up? Aren't you getting cold? Me and my bestie got kicked out.
That was amazing.
But did you see the key moment?
Why is it in third person perspective at the end?
It's called editing. I edited it. That way I can show what happened before and after. Anyway, the key moment was... It wasn't the Realm Keeping Commission or the Cloud Knights that came to deal with it. It was the judges from the Ten Lords Commission.
Crazy. What's the Ten Lords Commission?
You've been on the Xianzhou for this long and you've never heard of the Ten Lords Commission? They're the most mysterious organization on the Xianzhou. Their investigators always pop up out of nowhere, then disappear without a trace. If they show up, you know something serious is going down. In other words, something big must have happened in Fixtral Garden for them to show up.
So they went to Foxdale Garden. They went to Foxdale Garden to catch ghosts. Ghosts.
Exactly. Now, do you believe that my content isn't clickbait? Actually, do you have some free time? Do you want to explore Fixtral Garden together? Just the two of us? I guarantee you we're gonna reveal the truth this time.
Okay. Let's face the ghosts together.
I knew it. This is what people like us live for. Let's go.
Let's do a quick teleport over. Yes. Celine believes in believe in ghosts. What about you, darlings? Do you believe in the supernatural?
Noise.
I think that the world would be pretty empty if there wasn't any. Give me a moment. Okay, got a bit of cough, but all is good. You've been over here before?
I
Your
don't.
extractor cleaned or your star skip serviced?
Oh, gotta take a star skiff. Hmm.
It's so dark in here. It feels like we're being watched.
Well, it's always a possibility.
Did anyone ever tell you the scary stories about Fixtral Garden?
Don't think so.
Then allow me. As a streamer, I've done my fair share of research.
I love
Let
that
me
she's a
find
streamer.
my script.
Script.
Wandering fox spirits and ghostly tales. Fixtral Garden was originally a garden delve constructed by a Foxian craftmaster. It was a place for their kin to rest, write poems, and feast, etc., etc. It said the elite pilots of the Foxians were almost wiped out in the Denizens of Abundance War 30 years ago. People went to the Foxam tomb in Fixtral Garden to grieve for the departed. Because of this, Fixtral Garden rarely saw visitors and was bereft of joy. Over time, Fixtral Garden became full of flickering, ghostly flames, and weeping lamentations echoed through the air. The rumor that the garden was haunted spread like wildfire among Xianzhou Luofu residents.
Well, sounds like the hauntings in Foxtrol Garden could be true after all. Hmm.
I know, right? I did a lot of research before I decided to film here.
Oh.
I know it's easy to cast doubt, but the Ten Lords Commission actually showed up this time. Speaking of which, we have to avoid running into the judges. If we get kicked out, it'll all be for nothing.
Why would we get kicked out, though?
Anyway, that's the background. Let's keep moving and watch your step.
Mm-hmm. Alright, explore Foxtroll's garden. Bring it on, schmucks. That's our goal. Doesn't mean it's the first direction I'm heading. Quite the opposite, you might say.
Wait, wait, wait! Stop! There are 10 Lords Commission Spiritfarers on patrol. Let's go the other way. We'll head to the Foxam tomb first, then cut through the Lucky Fox forest.
You would think they would hear something, notice something. Who is that?
Wait, wait, wait! There are 10 Lords
Don't mind us, just walking on by. Who's that though?
You're evil. Will of preservation. Time to get some footage.
Let's wait and see.
You had to trigger the fight.
Repay. You chose the wrong enemy.
Stand still.
Your end approaches.
Relax.
Lance at the ready.
Let's settle this. Failed to stand you. You impede me.
Stand still. May as well kill them all.
Haun's last breath. The wolf calls on his allies to attack.
I will dispatch you.
Say bye to breathing.
Let's settle this.
Stand still. Not a scratch.
Well,
Failed to stand you.
Relax. May as well kill them all. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Eternal sleep. The
Dead return!
That paradise may be unreachable for me.
savor it for me. Bloom. Repay. You impede me. The fight is set. Failed to stand you.
Stand still.
I'll see you off.
Say bye to breathing.
bruh.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Relax.
Nice.
Is that all?
Just another guard by the looks of it. Wait, what? Each gun is not fairly visible in the surrounding crowd. As well as surrounding cracks from feel the poor condition it's in. You sound excited with tombstone before you as you solemnly read the inscription card. The leftmost dock of the Skyfang Commission gives points to customers of the annual package. Weird. Once every decade to remember to redeem them. You can tell the deceased was a kind-hearted person. Thank you, Doc Hero. What is wrong with the ground? Is my game glitched out or what?
Hey, it looks like there's someone up ahead. Let's go around.
I'm like, how am I supposed to go around exactly? Glad I turned back. But seriously, is there something wrong? Is this supposed to be like rolling clouds, or is this supposed to look like a rock?
Will of preservation.
Let's wait and see.
Yeah, light's probably a good one to start off with. Lighter energy.
Repay.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Just in time.
The fight is set.
Relax.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Say bye to breathing.
You impede me.
Stand still. May as well kill them all.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
She's like saying something, but I can't understand it.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Failed to send you.
I'll see you off.
Bloom.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Lance at the ready.
Relax.
Reverbration. No idea what that does.
Stand still.
A blade knows no mercy.
May as well kill them all.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Quality merchandise.
Okay, so go around.
Let's wait and see.
Will of preservation.
It's a problem for another day.
Halt! me out.
She's immediately nervous.
State your name and your business. Arrest them immediately. Individuals in a restricted area are detained first and interrogated later. No exceptions.
Restricted area? Since when were you in charge of Fixtral Garden?
Good question.
Not a scratch.
Say bye to breathing.
Okay. If you get hit twice with it, then it becomes dizzy.
Stand still.
By the temple. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
That paradise may be unsavor it for me.
And if you get hit 3 times, apparently, you get undizzified. Either that or I just ran out.
Your end
To be fair, I wasn't paying the most attention.
Unnecessary.
That is how much attention you're paying to the game. And amount.
Good times.
At
Time
least
to
more
say
than one.
bye. Boom.
I'll see you off.
I'm on guard.
Suppress.
At ease, Wraith Warden. These two are not your enemies.
Hey, it's this chick.
Understood, Your Honor. Look how pale she is. And it seems like her eyes aren't even focusing. Is she a ghost? As a member of the Ten Lords Commission, you may as well consider me a member of the dead. I am a judge, alias Hanya, responsible for the 4 duties of detention, incarceration, interrogation, and punishment. Therefore, I know a thing or two about you. Gwenifan, an outworlder unemployed. You entered Fixtral Garden with Sushang, a cloud knight, the day before yesterday. Unemployed? I'm a street performer and a streamer who reports on current events. A streamer. That's a legit operation. As for this one here...
I'm Missouri. Nice to meet you all.
A passenger on the Astral Express and a guest of the seat of divine foresight. You assisted the Cloud Knights in resolving the Ambrosial Arbor calamity, and are a friend of the Alliance.
Hello. I'm a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. My name is Huahua.
Oh,
As a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, you should speak with more confidence, Huahua.
Oh, okay. Tell me, Gwenifan, why did you return here? No reason. I haven't posted anything for ages, so I wanted to film some ghosts for my videos.
they're like disappointed. They're like disappointed parents.
We have already told you there are no ghosts on the Xianzhou. It is a ridiculous superstition. As a resident of the Xianzhou, you should refrain from believing or spreading rumors.
But I saw them! They had ghostly flames coming out of their body, and they were cackling. And Sushang saw them too. Miss Gwenifan, it's hard to explain, but those things aren't ghosts. Please don't bring legends from your homeworld onto the Xianzhou. The roaming entities you saw are extremely dangerous energy parasites. We call them heliobi.
Even worse.
Really? I don't believe it. Heliobi? What's that? Oh, I get it. Heliobi is just another word for ghost on the Xianzhou, right? That's gotta be it.
She has one brain cell bouncing about her head.
Maybe we should let Miss
Mr. Tail out for a bit. Mr. Tail.
I heard you, I heard you. Unbelievable. What am I, her pet?
Mr. Tail?
I'm a heliobus. We're not ghosts. Got it? Now scram!
What a strange girl. Here to film ghosts, yet terrified when she lays eyes on one.
I immediately hate that thing. Don't know why. It's just in the uncanny valley for me.
Can I have a small chat with this Mr. Tail?
I said scram! I have no time to talk nonsense with you.
Oh, and a rude
I
ghost.
told you, I'm not a ghost. If I have to repeat myself again, I'll be eating every one of you.
Please don't be afraid. He's only kidding. Mr. Tail is a vegetarian.
Your Honor, if I may ask, what exactly is this fire thing? How can we prevent it from hurting people? And why is a judge carrying one around with her?
I believe we're done here. We have important matters to attend to. Hua, please see them off.
Yes, ma'am.
Sister, don't be angry.
Aw.
Most of your time is spent in the field. You're not accustomed to dealing with others. Leave this to me. If I explain the reasoning, they will leave. As things stand, the situation in Fixtral Garden is sure to keep drawing attention. If we forcibly dismiss these two today, their curiosity will remain. Who knows what might happen if they decide to come back. They might not be lucky enough to run into us next time. As I said, sister, I will handle this. I assume the two of you heard about the damage done to the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace? The Heliobi sealed within escaped, and have been haunting this place. The Ten Lords Commission has orders to capture them. I am strongly advising you to leave, for your own safety. If you have any questions, raise them now. I will do my best to satisfy your curiosity. But I hope you will keep any information you hear in strict confidence, and then leave Fixtral Garden, never to return.
That's very reasonable, Your Honor. Thank you. I promise we'll leave after asking our questions.
As a clerk at the Hall of Karma, my knowledge on these matters is somewhat limited, but I will try my best
From
to
this side, it
satisfy
looks
your
cool.
curiosity.
I hate its face
Please
though.
proceed.
What exactly are Heliobi?
According to the Divination Commission's classification, they are energy parasites from the cosmos itself. They are starfire essence that materialize in the form of strange fire.
I see.
Metaphorically speaking, they are like moths to a flame, but that flame is the thoughts of sentient beings.
Are Heliobi dangerous?
Yes. They attach themselves to sentient beings, feeding off their host's experiences and emotions. A heliobus will slowly take root in its host's nervous system, using their deepest desires and weaknesses to create wild delusions. They manipulate their host like a chess piece. The host has no choice but to obey the heliobus, so we refer to it as possession. By that point, the host is no longer who they once were, but a heliobus both similar to and completely different from their past self. The host's body will soon be exhausted by the heliobus, like burnt firewood.
So Tail is dangerous too?
Dangerous? Oh, you don't know the half of it. The other Heliobi are nothing compared to me.
Tail was subdued and sealed in my tail by Madame Hanya. He won't harm others.
Regrettably, Heliobi are not flesh and blood, and so they are difficult to destroy. Before the restoration of the creation furnace, the Ten Lords Commission plans to set up an evil binding matrix in this abandoned garden to imprison these abominations. As you can see, the evil binding matrix has not yet been completed, and not all the escaped heliobi have been recovered. This area is still very dangerous. I will ask Judge Huohua to escort you out of the garden.
Not all the escaped heliobi have been recovered. So that means the other supernatural stuff that's been happening on the Lawfu might be related? Your Honor, I have loads of info sources. Maybe I can help you.
Maybe.
Unnecessary. Those not involved should leave now. Go.
Excuse me. We should go.
Poor little fox can't handle a creature.
Fixtral Garden is full of abnormalities. Even the Ten Lords Commission cannot guarantee your safety. I suggest you leave immediately.
This place is dangerous. You should leave at once.
Anyone want to take a guess at what we're going to be getting up to?
Ghosts? Heliobi? Possession? That was a big info dump. My brain is still loading. Oh, it all sounds more like an urban myth than a ghost story. Energy parasite sounds more cool than scary, don't you think?
Ghosts can't exist without mystery.
I never thought about it like that. Nice take. My audience likes getting to the bottom of mysteries, secrets, and conspiracies. We streamers have to cater to that, you know? I've got loads more questions, but my curiosity is satisfied for now. We better leave before the judges decide to arrest us. I'm gonna see if I can get a video of Mr. Tail on the way back. I've already got the title. Demonic fire suddenly appears in Fixtral Garden. Innocent Foxian girl possessed. What do you think? That gets so many views. Can you give me a hand?
What are we gonna do with you?
That's a yes, right? Let's go.
That's why her tail has a blue flame.
Excuse me. Can we go now?
Yes.
Yes. He's trapped in my tail, so...
She's the precious child.
Trapped. For now. Sooner or later, I'll find a way to make you break the seal.
You think I like spending time with you? Shall we go?
Lead the way.
Let's go. Let's go this way. It's quicker.
Miss Huohua, can we have Mr. Tail come out for a photo?
Miss Nathan, I'm on official duty right now. It's so quiet. It's getting scarier and scarier. Please stay close to me.
This
Did
place
you
is
hear that?
really pretty.
What's that sound?
It's a ghost!
What's happening?
And, the same kind of thing as Mr. Tail.
Is it another heliobus?
It's nothing, you scaredy cat. I didn't see a single thing.
Wait a minute. Where did Miss Gwaynifin go? Miss Gwaynifin! Did we lose her?
She's so scared, child.
Oh no. We have to find Miss Gwaynifin.
You should consider your own safety first.
Is it me? Or is this place starting to feel weirder and weirder? Oh, I'm scared. Can you stay close to me? I don't want to lose you too.
Oh, baby. Oh. Oh.
We need to find Miss Gwen.
Gweniphan? Where are you? Hua, stay close. Hua? No. Where did she go?
We seem to be trapped.
Is this a mirror? It looks a little creepy.
Some dirty mirror.
Huh? Hi.
Oh.
Where am I? Is this Fixtrol Garden? But it looks different somehow. I should keep moving.
Oh.
Isn't this where I started?
Is it?
I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
You've noticed it, no? All roads are but puzzles in this place. You have a strange scent on you. You must be. I have heard the whispers of the leaves that fall in Fixtrol Garden. The flames weep and profess to me that a powerful mortal approaches. They carry the scent of a great battle. With none other than Fantilia. You are the one who drove Fantilia away. What power! Your presence alone is delicious enough to make one tremble. Let me taste you, please. One bite, just one bite. I can't wait to savor you.
Appropriate response.
These are no ordinary Ingenia.
Of course not. They're mere pawns dancing to my whim.
Let's make it quick.
Crush them. Smash them to pieces. What a peppery fighting spirit. Such an addictive flavor. Let me see. The one who defeated Fantilia. I wonder what they taste like. You're fighting for your survival after all. I'll take that as my invitation to inhabit you for a while.
I'll pass. Stay put, no question.
Incredible. Such a relaxed specimen. A soft cake of a host. It's almost as if this body doesn't even belong to you. What makes you so detached, young lady? And what is this at your core? Sun? It burns. Never mind. I won't be staying for long. So let's get along while it lasts, shall we? You can call me Cirrus. I only want to leave this place. I have no desire to harm you. Allow me to explain what's happening. The Xianzhou natives call it a ghost lock. You're walking in a circle, and no amount of walking will get you out of it. So, I'm going to help you break free of the circle that Furinox created. And you're going to help me evade the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. It's a win-win. How does that sound?
Who's...
You must have figured out that I'm not the master of this place. It was created by another heliobus named Furinox. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can help you escape from here. You mean the talismans left behind by little lost fox judge? Those won't help you. Now that I'm possessing you, I can make you see things that you couldn't see before.
Fine. This is just a strategic partnership.
Good. I'm glad we understand each other. As a courtesy, I shall leave you intact, for the time being. As soon as I get what I want, I'll be gone. Now, go and look at those talismans again. The paper dolls. You'll know where to go. Go. Find all those clues your judge friend left behind. Find the talismans.
Keep at it.
You can trust me. I want to leave this place too. We are useful to each other. In any case, it doesn't matter if you don't trust me. It's not like you can be rid of me. Hey, use your eyes. I made the talismans float. Pay attention. There's so many paper dolls over there. Surely your judge friend left some clues for you. Won't you take a look?
The little paper dolls look so unhappy. Nightingales of Foxian Gardens Scene 1 Part 2 to the left empty halls like probably fitted. The crystalline vase is pristine and unharmed at the same time. The vermilion braces, you should break them all. So break all red vases.
Do you understand? This story of the supernatural is in the illusory maze for a reason. It contains the clue to help us get out of here. Come back and read it again if you need to.
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. Return from where you came, visitors. The courtesies have been performed. Enter, O honored guests.
The door cracks open a sliver. Through the crack, you notice that there is no one behind the door, as if the voice from before had never existed.
It seems like we're ready. Now we just have to get out.
Honestly, I love spooky things.
See? I told you I'd help you. The way out is straight ahead. Just keep going. Stop. Do you remember our deal? You need to help me evade capture.
I'm getting her out of here too.
Is this what humans call sympathy? How acerbic. Yuck. Forget about the judge. Just get us both out of here.
Haha.
It's you! I finally found another living soul! I'm so happy! I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever. I'm so happy to see you. Have you seen Miss Gwayniphen? I still haven't found her. Is she gonna be okay?
She's probably trapped around here somewhere.
Give it up. Gwayniphen was probably eaten by the Heliobi already.
That
How can that be? If that could happen to someone as lively as Miss Gwayniphen, that means I'm in even more danger. Why don't you take a guess? You can find the way out, right? Please take me with you.
Oh, not this again. You're a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Why are you always begging others for help?
he's baby.
You know I'm not cut out to be a judge. I thought maybe if I worked long enough in the Ten Lords Commission, I'd get braver. But now, I know it's impossible.
Useless brat. Why was I sealed in with someone like you?
You talk tough all day long, then let both of us get stuck in a trap. Who's the useless brat now?
Well, that'll get you out of
There's
here.
no point in following me. I'm leaving, and you're not coming with me. Goodbye.
No! Please don't leave! Wait, please!
Serious.
Beast. From a taxonomic perspective, I believe you're closer to that definition.
The Ten Lords Commission needs to overhaul their hiring criteria. How did someone as useless as you ever become a judge?
Stop being mean to the babe.
Hey, cut it out! I'm the only one around here who gets to tell this kid off. Me and those other judges. Got that? Wait. Hold on. I smell something familiar. Cirrus, it's you. Still a fan of your pathetic ventriloquist act, I see.
This is funny. This is just too funny. I thought you'd already escaped the furnace's destiny of torture. Who would have thought that a piece of Ignomar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a guard dog sealed inside a crybaby? Oh, forgive me. Did I say guard dog? No. That won't do. You're just a guard dog's tail, right? Just a tail. A tail. A tail!
Laugh while you can, coward. I'm gonna swallow you whole the second you leave that girl's body.
Terrifying! The joke's on you. You couldn't leave that judge's body if you tried. You can't eat her, let alone escape from her. Mr. Tail, you're pathetic.
Darn it. Think of something, you wimp.
Oh, Miss Trailblazer, take this talisman and stick it to your body. It'll temporarily suppress the Heliobus's influence.
She is actively crying. Baby.
Hey, girl, say something nice to Huahua. Her crying is like a mosquito in my ear.
Oh, what a feast! Human emotions are simply delicious. Your sorrowful tears are like bottles of potent wine.
Don't you ever talk through me like that again.
I'm simply enjoying my freedom. Didn't you use the talisman already? I'm tame as a kitten. Now, don't forget about our deal. I will leave only once I've got what I wanted.
Say, are you still possessing me?
Of course. Surely you don't think I've left you just because you can see me. So naive.
Cirrus talks nothing but nonsense. But even so, Wahwa has a sensitive heart. You, go say something nice to the girl.
Why don't you go say something nice to her?
Keep dreaming. I have nothing nice to say to anyone.
Can you roam free even though you're sealed?
Roam free? Is that what you call this? This is as far as I can get from her. You think I'd be here playing house with you numbskulls if I could fly away?
She just has an X on her butt. She is missing her tail. Yay. I'm sorry, haha. Are you okay?
It's not your fault. It was that bad heliobus making us fight. Someone as nice as you wouldn't say such mean things. Only a possession would make you act like that. Still, what the heliobus said was true. I've always been shy and scared. My life's been a nightmare ever since Tail possessed me. When I was at school, people were always asking why my tail was on fire. Everywhere I went, people would notice.
Oh, so it's all my fault. If you just let me devour you at the start, I could have spared you the trouble.
Then I got into the Ten Lords Commission. Everyone there is weird, so I thought I'd found somewhere I belonged. But the job is too dangerous. I have to fight demons and ghosts and bad guys every day. I'm just not cut out for it. If I make it back alive, I'm handing in my resignation. Who thought making a heliophobe with a heliobus in her tail hunt heliobi was a good idea? I'm sorry. I've been so useless.
You're doing very well already, uh-huh. You left favorite dolls for me.
I'm glad it helped.
You hear that? Stop crying. You're useful. And your paper dolls are useful too. Oh, I've had enough of this. As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna devour this little crybaby too.
What a pity that Mr. Tail is nothing like he used to be. If we still had our old power, we could forget about this maze and devour its creator, Furynox. Your old power? Well, Mr. Tail, seems she knows nothing about your past. Little Missy, do you know why the Heliobi are gathered in this abandoned garden instead of seizing human habitations? Team building? Because over 1,000 years ago, this very garden was the site of an epic battle between the general of the Lafu and the great heliobus Ignamar. Now that the furnace is broken and the heliobi have escaped, fragments like us, who once constituted Ignamar the Whole, have returned here with the desire to challenge the general again. The battle between the general and Ignamar was an earth-shaking contest of devastating proportions. Ignamar underwent countless transformations, causing floods, fires, and thunderous landslides. They were locked in a standoff. An evenly matched fight. Evenly matched? Really?
Didn't know Jingyun had such a history.
The general who fought for the Lafu against the Heliobus was named Tung Xiao. The Ten Lords Commission records say that Ignamar was soundly defeated by General Tung Xiao. Of course the human records would flatter their general. The great Ignamar absorbed the power of countless fellow Heliobi, but ultimately underestimated human deceit. They were narrowly defeated by the general. We Heliobi could never condense into physical form after that battle. We scattered into fragments and were sealed into the creation furnace. But there's an exception to everything. Mr. Tail, I thought you'd escaped to freedom. Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl? Humiliating.
Sealed my foot? My power was weak when I ran into this fox child. It was bad luck, nothing more.
When I was littler, I saw a ball of fire that looked like it was about to turn to embers. I felt sorry for it, so I picked it up and put it on my tail. And then, Mr. Tail tried to eat me! If the judges hadn't arrived, it would have been over!
Bah, I did no such thing! You're barely big enough to be an appetizer!
All the pain I've suffered since I met you must be retribution for my stupidity back then!
Oh, baby, no.
Hilarious! It's a pity Mr. Tail didn't devour you. He might have recovered his power and turned the Xianzhou upside down, just like Ignomar did.
Why did the Helibai challenge the general?
Why? Does there have to be a reason? The official answer is that the Xianzhou is sealing Heliobai in a cage and forcing them to supply energy to the ship. In reality, however, we just want to fight the general and see what the Xianzhou is truly made of.
I like this a lot.
We Heliobai were carefree life forms, but were tainted with the illness of humanity once we came into contact with it. It's humanity's fault for having such intense emotions and desires. Now we can never return to the purity of our past.
How sad, actually. Like, imagine you're just a creature that exists, and simply by existing alongside another, you change so irreparably from what you once were. That the only thing that those that you now stand beside can do is lock you away.
I want to be free again. I want to return to the cosmos. Mr. Tail, you don't want to regroup with the fragments? You don't want to be her tail forever? Why don't you return with me to the great beyond?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cirrus.
Cirrus is a star.
That's impossible. Mr. Tail was sealed by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. He can't escape, and neither can you. Ah! The door just opened on its own!
Less screaming, more thinking. This is an opportunity, is it not? Let's go in and check it out.
Okay, garden. Super 3. Why is it 10 nuggets here? Cool. Deciding there are various chests to choose from. Please select the least expensive one. So the blinds. Please break all the ruthless faces.
I feel much safer with you here. Still feel like I'm gonna faint, though. May the Arbiter protect us!
This one's basic, but there's so many precious treasures and bountiful treasures. What? Flaming doors on silent. You follow the instructions not 3 times.
The courtesies have been performed. Enter, O honored guests.
Behind the door.
There's a mirror behind the door.
Didn't I see a similar mirror when I was dragged in?
That sound. What? This way.
What's going on? There's a voice in the mirror? That voice...
you.
Madame Shrei?
Fixtral Garden has been enveloped by an unknown power. You must be careful.
We still haven't found Miss Gwainifin. I don't know where she went.
The task at hand is to save you from this illusion. Come, pass through the mirror and come to our side.
Are we above Fixtral Garden? So many bronze mirrors. Could it be that?
Not all mirrors are real. The illusion is shifting.
You're right, girl. This place is changing. It's trying to stop us from escaping.
But one of these mirrors must contain the exit, right? Let's check them all.
Hey, so we have 3. Let's check this one, I guess.
The situation in Fixtral Garden is getting worse. Why have you not left? Is something the matter in there?
Over here. That sounds like the real Madame Shrei.
What? The real Madame Shrei? Are there pretenders inside the illusion?
There are multiple.
I see. Do not be afraid. Huohua knows me well. She will be able to discern me from the counterfeits.
But what if I can't tell the difference?
You must trust yourself. Come.
But
Huohua, sweetie. Come to Big Sister Shuoyi.
this one's fake.
Yuck! That judge would never say something so sickly.
Let's go look at the next mirror.
This is the exit, you useless brat. Come here.
Madame Shrei can be a bit of a meanie, but she'd never talk to me like that. That doesn't sound like her. Come to think of it, it kind of sounds like Tail.
Constructive criticism.
Let's go look at the other mirrors.
So yeah, the first one we checked.
The situation in Fixtral Garden is
over here.
What? The real man. I see. Do not be afraid. Huohua knows me well.
But
you must trust yourself.
All right.
Hurry, Huohua. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions to see if you're the real person.
How did Hua manage to become the judge?
A powerful heliobus possessed her tail. It is a power that I dream of having for myself.
Never knew you were so popular, Mr. Tail.
Very funny.
What's the
We
relationship?
are both judges of the Ten Lords Commission. Evidently, we are colleagues.
The heliobus that trapped us here wouldn't know that Madame Shrei and Madame Hanya are twin sisters. So...
Hurry, Huohua. Pass through the mirror.
Wait, I wanna...
Hanya is my younger sister, but this alone cannot prove who I am. Ask me something else. By decree of the Ten Lords, Spiritfarer Huohua is skilled and diligent, capable and worthy of officialdom.
Aw.
She is hereby promoted to the position of judge. I still remember the decree for her promotion.
That's her! This has to be Madame Shrei behind the mirror. So... but...
I know, that's the real one, but I
Hurry,
gotta hear.
Huohua.
Wait, I wanna ask...
Who is...
never mind. Forget...
Likely through some secret means that I
didn't... So...
Alright.
Hurry, Huohua.
Wait. So...
Mirrors again. What a surprise.
Look around us, Mr. Tail. I think we're at the edge of the illusion. Maybe these are the only mirrors left?
Come here, Hua. Come through the mirror.
I need to ask you some questions about myself first.
As a judge responsible for capturing criminals, her cowardice is a dereliction of duty. I will reprimand her severely once you leave the illusion.
Huh? That doesn't sound like Madame Shui. Right?
Stupid girl! This is obviously a fake!
Obviously.
Her tail will be extracted and suppressed after the job is over.
You fraud. I'll deal with you once I get out.
So...
I'm guessing it's that one, but...
Come here, Hua. Come through the mirror.
I need to ask you some questions about...
Her caution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords Commission should possess.
Ha! That's a funny way of describing cowardice. Nauseating.
It's the most powerful fragment of Ignimar's demise. Who would have guessed it still contains so much power after so many years?
Ha! You've given the game away.
So...
I'm gonna investigate the others.
Hurry, Hua. This should be the last mirror.
I need to ask you some questions.
She will be expelled after tonight's operation. She is not fit for her job at the Ten Lords Commission.
Really? So I don't even need to write a resignation letter?
Stupid girl! This is obviously a trick.
An insignificant demon. I can't wait to devour him myself.
Aha! Not even trying to hide your true colors.
So...
While I do...
I'm not the best judge at...
Not a single one is the real thing.
None of them show Madame Straighty as I know her to be.
That puppet judge never respected me. But she also never let her guard down.
I've spent a long time working with Madame Straighty. She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but she never told me off.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution. You're the only one who makes a big deal about it. And as long as you don't drag me down, I don't really care how much of a coward you are either.
Tail?
Hey, get away from me.
Your judgment was pretty accurate. You two actually get along pretty well.
What do you know? And what are we even talking about? We need to focus.
The illusion wants to keep us in, but it can't possibly keep expanding its borders forever. I think there's gotta be a fourth mirror somewhere.
Well,
I think there's a mirror on that floating island.
I was gonna say.
But it's a bit far. Could I crawl my way there?
Quit stalling and get on with it.
We did notice it when he turned around and took a good look. I just thought it was there for decoration.
Ha! I didn't think you'd be able to. All these years and you finally started to grow up a bit.
Hurry, Hua. This should be the last mirror.
I don't want to go back the way we came, but I need to ask some questions about myself to make sure.
What do you think about
Everyone
Ho-Ho's?
is different. A judge is not a soldier, and they need more than just courage. It is the decree of the Ten Lords for Hua to be elevated to a judge. There must be some meaning in it.
Just what do those old fogies see in this coward?
Let's go. This is the right mirror.
Didn't even get to ask the other question.
Are we back in Fixtral Garden?
You have returned safely. It seems the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today.
Madame Straighty, I'm so happy to see you're all right.
Did you encounter anything strange on your way here?
Game's up, Cirrus.
No wonder she's a judge. Very perceptive.
Looking forward to his experience so far.
This isn't the time to deal with Cirrus. Fixtral Garden has been dragged into a powerful illusion by an even mightier heliobus. And the Spiritfarers who want to suppress it have lost contact with me. Hua, if both Hanya and I are unable to suppress that demon, then you will have to defeat it. underestimate yourself. A heliobus cannot possess a body that is already possessed by another heliobus. Such is your absolute advantage as a judge.
Wow.
However, Huehua has had many more years of training and is more experienced in fighting heliobi than you. That is why the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today. We're lucky that you have all returned at this opportune time.
You hear that, scaredy cat? You're the ace of the Ten Lords Commission.
The heliobi are aggressive beings, but they cannot shake their desire for a flesh and blood body. And yet, during the 38 years you have worked for the Ten Lords, you have been constantly able to suppress the monster within your tail and maintain your personality. You are already a fitting judge. Be confident. On that point, none of the other judges can surpass you.
Suppress the monster. Oh, but I don't think I've ever had to suppress Tail. I guess we're more like friends?
Friends? Ugh. I don't make friends with food.
Mr. Tail, puny fragments like us were deprived of Ignimar's power long ago. If a little girl can subdue us, then perhaps it's time for some humility.
Shut your trap!
Though Furynox is powerful, we have a chance of suppressing them if we can break them into multiple fragments.
You have a sound plan, Your Honor. And since the stage is set, allow me to offer my assistance. Let's find somewhere more open first. Like Swallow Song Pavilion, over there.
No?
Let's go.
Oh. Team must include Huehua. Alright. I had to put her back there because that's just her vibe. Baby.
You've heard the story of Ignimar and the great Heliobus's glorious fight against the General. They were an entity born of many Heliobi fusing together. But Heliobi are gradually tainted by the emotions and desires of those we possess. We tend to spite each other and don't like to fuse together. It's like having multiple personalities inside a single head. It leads to infighting. A powerful Heliobus like Ignimar or Furynox might be able to swallow a lesser Heliobus and placate them for a while. But this internal balance is easily broken when exposed to external forces. Just like how we were torn apart and reborn after Ignimar fought the General.
Therefore, this might be the way to defeat Furynox. We can cause them to break apart and reduce their power. Then, the Ten Lords Commission can use their sacred vessels to seal up all of Furynox's fragments. I have a question. Why are you betraying your own kin? Why would you help the Xianzhou when we have sealed you for so long?
Why? Must Heliobi always have a reason for their behavior? Perhaps I don't want Furynox to devour me. Perhaps I dislike idiots who use force and nothing else. Perhaps I wish to fight the General myself.
She said it earlier. She just wants to be free again.
Or maybe I just want to do a favor for the Ten Lords Commission that will ensure I can leave here in one piece.
Yeah.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission always keep our promises. If you can truly deal with the problem at hand, I will ask for your freedom from the Ten Lords. However, I cannot guarantee the outcome of the appeal.
How conventional. Fine, I accept. But you better keep your promise, puppet. Me and Furynox were furnace mates. I know them well. They're powerful, but as naive as a child, and obsessed with victory. I only need to say 3 things to incite them. Hey, I'll need your body for a while longer.
She's waving a flag. Alright.
Fury Knox!
It's a vague sound from far away. A response, possibly?
Before you duel the general, why don't you fight me?
Serious? What makes you worth my time, weakling? I've turned this garden into my territory and made the dogs of the Ten Lords my puppets. As soon as the general arrives, the Heliobi will have a rematch. Why should I fight my own at this crucial moment?
That group of amateurs you've put together? They are nothing compared to me. I have already obtained the most wonderful pawn for myself. A piece that once expelled Fantilia.
Fantilia? Fantilia! I remember. What a wonderful host. I want it.
Then send the Spiritfarers under your control to find me. If you can defeat this nameless I'm possessing, then you can swallow me up and let my strength aid you in your fight against the general. What do you say?
Deal. My pawns and I will show you no mercy.
See? Easy peasy.
Does that mean all the Spiritfarers out there have fallen? What a useless army.
Does that mean we'll be fighting our friends? Oh, do puppets feel empathy? Or do you not wish to defeat Furynox anymore? We Heliobi think of such matters as business transactions. As long as something can bring us victory, we will destroy everything. Even allies and kin. Make the decision.
How cruel.
Furynox's pawns, your companions, must be destroyed.
Please come over here. I need to give you something. You two, take this before we fight Furynox. This is the Lunambergord, a sacred vessel made by the Artisanship Commission. The Ten Lords Commission has made some changes to it to better suppress Heliobi. After you fight the puppets controlled by Furynox, make sure you seal their Heliobi fragments in here. Also,
I'll look after her.
her time as a judge has been brief. She is still inexperienced. Apart from that, please also have mercy on the Spiritfarers that have fallen under Furynox's control.
Mr. Chill, we're gonna fight some really dangerous enemies now. Please lend me your strength too.
Oh, sounds like someone finally learned to talk tough. I would have believed you if your legs weren't shaking so much.
Don't point that out! It took me a lot of effort to be this brave. All this time I've just been hiding behind Miss Trailblazer. I'm such a bad judge. Madame Straight-E said those possessed by a Heliobus can't get possessed again. I'm the only person who can help everyone.
Exactly. You're welcome, by the way. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Huahua, though I am of Ingenium body, I too am feeling a sliver of fear.
Madame Straight-E, you're afraid too?
Faced with a demon that can manipulate life at will, of course I'm afraid. Afraid that I won't ever work with my sister again. Let's go. I will find my own way to defeat the pawns possessed by Furynox. And before that foolish Heliobus has realized what's happening, I will suppress all of their fragments within the Lunambergord.
So we'll need to activate the evil binding matrix, right?
Once my task is done, I will meet you at the Verdant Terrace and activate the evil binding matrix at its matrix core.
Okay.
Okay, I think this is when we head off this way. magical? How mystical?
If Fury Nox is so powerful, why would they allow themselves to break apart so easily?
The stronger you are, the more you underestimate your enemies. Sometimes being weak and humble is the way to survive.
Nice.
What happened to talking tough?
Nothing major.
Be-
Eternal sleep if the dead return!
I never did her trial, so I don't know what she
I'll
does.
see you off.
Stand still. Relax.
I didn't realize she was a healer.
Stand still.
It's time.
I'll see you off.
Relax.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Cutting the net.
Fragments of Fury Nox have been sealed in the gourd. Thank the Arbiter.
Oh, it's right there. I was like, how did I get healed?
Take your paper dolls
I
out
thought.
quickly. Remember the incantation.
Paper to might, carry the kite, talisman of strength, evil's despite.
Good times. Time to say bye.
Baby.
Boom. Stand still.
There are plenty of heliobi in the gourd now. Let's go and meet up with Madame Shrey.
Oh, is that our friend that we've been missing for some time now?
It's Madame Shrey and Miss Gwaynithen. Thank goodness she's all right.
Trailblazer! Wawa! I'm so glad you're okay!
I have defeated all the Spiritfarers controlled by Fury Nox. It was quite troublesome taking them down without doing any harm. How goes your task?
We're doing well. We've sealed most of Fury Nox's fragments.
Now, we shall seal the fragments absorbed by the Lunombre Gourd into the evil binding matrix. Once Fury Nox's power has been stripped, it will no longer be able to influence reality in Fixtual Garden.
This gourd is so pretty! Is this what they call a sacred vessel on the Xianzhou?
Miss Gwaynithen, please be careful. You might feel dizzy if you get too close to the Matrix.
It's okay, it's okay. This is my first time seeing the Ten Lords Commission's exercising tools up close.
So she is possessed.
Get her away from her.
Her face motionless, Gwynnethon smashes the gourd on the ground, and countless heliobi break free. She faints right after.
Cirrus. It's Cirrus. You won. You won. Don't leave us. Help us. Take us to restore Ignimar's glory together. Thank you, Your Honors, for helping me clear so many obstacles and collect so many Heliobus fragments. I told you I'd leave your body, little pawn. Excellent. I will keep my promise. Oh no, they're stealing the power of the other Heliobi! With this strength, I will be undefeatable! Let's go again, shall we?
Sirius cannot be selected or directly attacked. When any other enemy targets have been eliminated, Sirius will lose some health. When Sirius uses her ability Rapid Gambit, all enemies will immediately take action.
You monster!
Eternal sleep is nothing.
And return!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
We can't do this!
Forward!
Protect me, protect me!
Relax. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
One goes down and another takes its place. Takes their place.
Time to suffer.
Nice.
Stand still.
Don't come back.
These or devils! I'll crush them all!
Good times. Time to say bye.
Pretty sure we got buffed, but it's so hard to tell.
This demon is quite troublesome.
Is everyone okay?
They've consumed too many heliobi. We'd die from exhaustion before we managed to weaken it.
And we've still got a chance, puppet. Cirrus said it themselves. There's a fragile balance when heliobi fuse together. You know what to do, don't you, Wawa?
But...
But what? Aren't you gonna be living the life you've always wanted once I'm gone?
These pawns are no fun. Why don't you join in too, huh?
Oh boy.
I struggle. Be my subject!
Right! Neither of us are possessed, so...
Can't win. You just cheat.
Useless! Get yourself together!
They just won't die! We can't beat them!
Not so fast! You've got me, haven't you? See you on the other side.
You
try swallowing me, too, huh?
Are you insane? Why are you helping humans?
Why? You need a reason? How about this one? I'd rather help a human than a conniving simpleton like you.
I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain! Talisman!
Who is also just keep supporting me.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Let's see it go.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
I do wish that I had switched this dude out for like Blade. Would have been so much more helpful in this fight.
Lance at the ready.
Stand still. May as well kill them all. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Good times. Time to say bye.
I underestimated you.
Relax.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Some part of me wants to be surprised at her betrayal. Most of me
Good times.
is
Time
just
to say
disappointed.
bye. Boom. May as well kill them all.
I'll see you all.
Stand still.
Lance at the ready.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
A mere pawn.
Nothing happened. He's running out of strength.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I'm so torn. Odd. How bad I feel
Nice teamwork.
Repay.
Lance ablaze.
about Cirrus.
Forward.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Say bye to breathing. Relax.
Opponent damage. Opponent damage. I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain!
Because it really would be heartbreaking in a way. But also, low-key, she brought this upon herself. Unfortunately. The end into turmoil. Something. Would be nice if it lingered for a bit.
How is doing. I should check up on her.
Don't even think about sealing me in the Matrix! You wretched fools! Tail, the judges, you, one day, sooner or later, I'll tear you all to pieces. I'll crunch your bones to dust, sap every drop of your strength, and spit you out into the dirt where you belong.
Serious?
Already forgetting me?
Want a hug, sweetie?
Your human tongues are no less poisonous than ours. Kid? As a spiritfarer, he's already experienced more than you could in a lifetime. For as long as I'm sealed in the Matrix, I will inhabit this body. The judges can stake as many talismans and pour as much enchanted water on this flesh as they'd like. I don't care. As long as they want to save their own, I still have a bargaining chip. There are many, little pawn. I will exist forever. I have lived for countless years. I existed before the Alliance was even an idea. And once the Alliance is turned to dust, I will continue to exist for countless more Amber eras. I can wait. I'll wait for humans to let their guard down. I'll wait till the Matrix drawn over fictional guarding collapses. Time and opportunity will always be on my side. We will meet again. I wasn't the only heliobus to escape when the creation furnace was destroyed. There are more of us than the mere few in fictional garden. Where are they now? And what will they do to the Lofu? I look forward to seeing how the Ten Lords Commission responds in the coming days.
Sirius stares at you in silence, and you can tell from their eyes that they're conspiring. Poor child.
The one possessing Huohua seems to have disappeared. I don't know if I should be happy or sad for her. Never mind. I have never been good at figuring out emotions. Thank you for your assistance, Nameless. Reinforcements from the Ten Lords Commission will be here soon, and Gwenifin will be sent to an apothecary.
Body seems to be severely malfunctioning.
It is only an artificial ingenium body. I can swap into another one easily. Do not worry.
I don't see Judge hanging out
Hanya
anywhere.
returned to the Ten Lords Commission after you left. She's coming with the reinforcements as we speak. No, the demon lives on. They even possessed a young spiritfarer under my command. As starfire essences, the Heliobi will never die. The records in the Ten Lords Commission's evil-binding tomes were all real. Cirrus lost most of their power and poses no danger for the time being. But they will remain a threat for as long as they exist. Thankfully, the Ten Lords Commission had prepared other sacred vessels to suppress the Heliobi. We will construct a matrix all over this abandoned garden and seal the Heliobi within. The Xianzhou will live to see another day. We can leave the rest to the Ten Lords Commission from here. Even I feel like I need a rest.
Tail? Mr. Tail?
What?
What kind of judge am I? If I were stronger, Mr. Tail wouldn't have had to sacrifice himself. It was because of him that I ended up in this terrible job. And I've thought so much about how much better my life would be if I never met him. But now that he's actually gone, I feel so empty inside. I really am useless. I've been looking forward to this day for so long, and now that it's here, I don't feel happy at all.
Oh, baby. Heliobi... He's free now.
I guess he is. Don't worry, Miss Trailblazer. I'm okay. I need to pull myself together and finish the job.
Oh, baby.
Oh, the Ten Lords Commission contacted Miss Guinifin's friend, Miss Sushang. I can't leave my post, so, could you let Miss Sushang know what happened? She'll be relieved.
So I'm guessing that while they tried to put her in this container, that they was able to sneak over. And possess the kid. Maybe here. Maybe another location here. Well, no, we do go up into that bone. Wow. I wasn't expecting so much. Just so much. Yo, shushing.
Little Gwei kinda gave me an outline of what happened in the apothecary. Can you tell me more?
Well, you see.
Telling me everything, I didn't think things would get so out of hand. I would have been able to help you if I were there too, and maybe Little Gwei wouldn't have ended up in the apothecary. Oh, you don't need to worry about Little Gwei. She won't be able to sit still even in a sick ward. I'm sure she'll come find you again in no time. I'm heading to the apothecary to check up on her. Catch you later.
Not causing trouble, not feeling crazy, fearing trouble, and not crazy. This time. Terribly sorry for the trouble I caused last time. I really need help this time. Actually, he knew a person invited us for a meeting. Well, there's a part 2. Sure.
This boredom is killing me. The only entertainment I have around here is watching the insects fly by. Speaking of which, seems one of them has come to visit me. No wonder. Is she here to taunt me? Or implement some sort of restorative justice? We'll just have to wait and see.
Still haven't given up?
The 10 Lords Commission judges won't abandon one of their own. But they won't let me off the hook either. So now I'm stuck here, condemned to eternal boredom. I wonder which will last longer. The lifespan of my jailers, or the patience of a heliobus. In any case, time is on my side. So long as the Cienjo are willing to maintain some facade of humanity.
What are your terms of surrender?
Surrender? Why would I do that? To you, I may as well be fighting an unwinnable battle. Wasting my time away in someone else's body. But for me, the game has only just begun. The 10 Lords Commission doesn't have any moves left. And I still have time to turn the game in my favor. You know, it wasn't that long ago that you and those judges would have become my pawns. If it wasn't for that meddling guard dog. If you have nothing to say, then run along and let me be.
Worth it.
Ciantian people. They're always crafty. Probably trying to fool you. Don't fall for their tricks.
Years have gone by, and these Xianzhou people are so much different than before. This may sound unbelievable, but recently there's a group of people who fancy themselves my believers. They've been pestering me to reveal my true form. If people forget it, they've all been cunning. Then again, why would anyone call themselves believers? It could be a trap set by the laptop Lord's Commission. Oh, don't you dare reveal my location. No way, there's a bunch of mindless and play youngsters. I don't know where they found a book that recorded the 10 ways of seeing ghosts or something about paying in the middle of the night and chopping me in front of a mirror. Anyway, they kept bothering me and begging me to show up. It's peculiar, but their determination is admirable. I guess it's the hard count. Since they wish to meet you, why don't you show your face and give them a nice surprise? I did show up, they just couldn't see me. I got frustrated, so I blew air at them. They heard me and started asking me to help them with their homework. Homework? Yes, the group sat around me on the table was a large house with words they asked me for the answers, asking questions, and I can't read, so I decided to let them mess up.
Ciantian people. They're always crafty.
Well, so there's just an eternal Halloween zone. No! The consequences of my actions! Oh, you found me. Let me think. What favor can I give you? Why do you want to do me a favor? Alright, so apparently I'm just trying to help you do a favor anyway. Here's something for you. Might be a bit sneaky, but it's really helpful. Your destiny, here's something for you. You're welcome. I'll take good care of it. That's great. Everyone deserves a little surprise like this. No, actually, based on the person's experience, there are some who don't. May I ask what is it? It looks like my method of entrance. Totally awkward and not serious at all. See, the timing of interest isn't serious. It feels awkward. Sorry for that, human. Pick a time in the future, it's less serious to pop out. Then, unless you're one of those always serious types, you should learn how to be happy. Someone doesn't like so anything. If you tell storytellers not to tell stories someone before they were hurt or start to doubt themselves. Pity you're only asking anything else. My memory. I'm Meme, the imp. I'm not gonna stop doing something just because a human doesn't like it. And you enjoy the gift, okay? Bye. Garden to tell you a story. I see no moon, but sure. Once an outworlder tourist visiting the Foxian garden stopped his pacing due to a piece of glowing music. He heard this scenery described by the music: lofty peaks, vast forests, soaring waterfalls, and ocean spray. The tourist was moved to tears while the locals were excited with him. No one knew what was happening. After the grand song stopped and the crowd scattered, and each got the chance to reach out to the outward and ask him why he'd been crying. And he heard the outward say, "Sounds like imperfect jade." I'm grief struck. He was shocked. Only this listener had understood the Yunko's meaning. He had painstakingly crafted this narrative, could never quite complete this masterpiece. The two of them became close friends, the Koenigsegg and the Outworlder, and they decided to spend the rest of their lives together working on this song. It's getting late. You want to keep listening to the story? Sure, I can keep listening. Sorry, but that fabricated narrative was actually lifted straight from... Oh, something seems to have happened. Weird. Oh, little Helios? No, some people actually can listen to my performance. Have you had enough living too? Friend, you're a real scary talker. Sorry it's been so long since I've talked to someone. I can explain. It's like this. The last person who talked to me this way is dead. Friend, you are still a real scary talker. Really? I thought only people wanting to end their own lives would ever want to come to listen to me. If that's so, then just think of me as a ball of resentment that left stuffed inside the Genkun. Isn't scary? It's hard talking to you. Sojourners has unfinished music to compose, and a strong desire to complete the music remains here. And I, absorbing that desire, would like to finish this song too. But as you very well know, I'm just a Helios. I can chew through emotions and memories left behind by the Goonswiss, but I cannot create. I'm stuck here. Well, can I help you? I may not have the aptitude for it, but there must be someone who knows about music and can help complete the song. An old listener who self delete the left behinds and record the music material. You take it? I'm sure you'll put it to good use. I actually feel like I know someone. What about these two?
I want us to become one.
I seem to have intruded. I hear that's our destination. Anywho, no consequences, I'd say. Oh. Gee, it's just functioning with the way you close your eyes and get mad at your body. This is hell, how scared to be to plug out a pillar in the LED matrix with your bare hands. I can see it all with the more than your friend. Alright, Genius. Information verifies. Okay, but I'd like to ask this question, please, too. And who exactly had some more attention I've had to apologize for it. Such an point visual for you and Perry. It's those who assume tomorrow deals with which can also manage the order of life and death. Hello.
Hey, we're Heliobi, not ghosts.
Why would there be ghosts? Aren't we ghosts ourselves? Where are you going, ghosts? Why are you so superstitious? Whatever poster friends wanted out here. Interesting. My dearest outworld friend, I am the esteemed Vadahara High Elder. I was wounded by abominations of dormancy for a thousand years. I only awakened recently and plan to restore the glory of what's a worldly possession and kind of Oh my gosh, I'm being back tenfold. Having credits won't be enough. Usually, not true socialize. Huh? Dude was 110% confused. I'm hung asked to borrow, but he's for what are you gonna do? Let's see where this goes. First, you can't say for sure why you did this, but a sudden impulse seizes your mind. You're curious. What happens if this file transferred? Your fingers subconsciously open up the transfer screen. Transfer failed. Transfer cancelled. This happened? I'm all out of credits. Risk of fraud and inventory personal information. Initiating changes. I see a fraud mention.
In order to catch Heliobi on the run, the Ten Lords Commission has devised a few gadgets.
Ahoy there, esteemed guest. How did you end up on the stage towards the performance? Please get off quickly. Nobody stopped me from getting up, though? Nobody stopped you. Why are you going to adopt the same attitude towards everything in life? When you eventually are trying to force your way into the shackling prison, tell the warden that nobody's stopping you, seeing you live to tell the tale. Whatever. I never get any listeners, so I won't hold a grudge at you. Then Lords only let me go around the Foxian garden like this. Took me a long time to find this theater square, and I've been singing my heart out for ages now, but there's only been one I met. You're the only one I've met. Is opera really in such decline? This place is too bleak for you. Oh, good point. Are you saying I should go to town and find a more thriving theater? No, just kidding. Don't be scared. If only if in a forsaken place like this, the Ten Lords Commission can turn a blind eye to me. To be honest, singing to nobody here is really boring. Have you got any interest in learning some flower drum opera with me? Sounds pretty difficult. It's difficult to seriously learn the posture. Just the basics of singing, reciting, acting, and taking a good fighting take a good 50 years to learn. But I'll just teach you how to sing this one, Wedding Wine. It's simple enough. How about it? Just think of a way for me to starve off boredom. In good mood, I won't run around all over the place. And if I don't run all over the place, everyone's in a good mood. Okay. Right, now we become master and apprentice. Once you're ready, let me know. The star in the background, the story Wedding Wine tells the story of a man seduced by Heliobas and their love story. The female lead is charming but a deadly Heliobas, luring men into marrying her before ravenously feasting on the groom's emotions on the wedding night. What a scary story. The scary thing about the story is actually the humans. There are several human characters in the story who knew that it is a Heliobas, but despite all this, still tried to use it as a tool to vanquish their own enemies. Of course, these people are all overpowered by the female lead in the end. In one sense, it's a highly satisfying story. But let's get back on track here. The part we're learning is the scariest scene in the whole opera. The female lead takes possession of her husband, so there's just one body there alone, but it takes the form of two, and they perform this graceful dance. A human and a Heliobas singing until dawn breaks. When people come to visit the next day, all that remains is the withered husk of the husband's corpse. Here's how it goes. In devotion my heart does yearn to be known by you, my love, in return. Candles flickers, casting shadows on the walls, my bones the wick, my flesh the fragrances call. Robes fall away, revealing my desire. In hibiscus tent, our passions shall transpire. At night we'll embrace as one so tight. Come tomorrow, you'll take your flight. How terrible. Beautifully terrible. That's all for today. Let's find them all. Next time we'll do our practical training. Christmas? Go another time. Remember, cooking on. Well, I think I just accidentally made her a bit extra scary.
There's always this peculiar smell coming from that person. I can't bear it anymore.
Decided to possess a different body. What is grown to you? He loves. Since he's rich, loves a luxurious life, and enjoys staying home. Isn't that perfect? Right, but for a foreigner, there's always a smell in his body I can't take anymore. He also misses ancient sea, so he pours sea salt in his bath daily and claims it is the scent of the sea. I had enough.
There's always this peculiar smell coming from that person.
Oh? Yeah, of course we can like nice, at least I don't have to deal with people's moods. In your time. Alright, you were letting off steam. Thank you for understanding. I feel using the little gourd, the ting is in Heliobi in one fell swoop. Becoming a Helios trainer. Helios isn't meant to be used that way. Oh, as I have about 10 headlights, I see guards can absorb more than just Heliobi. It can absorb humans too. If I call your name, the guard system will recognize your voice from. If you respond, the guard will disengage its power limiters and draw you inside. If I go in, will you let me back out? That I cannot guarantee. I hear that if a person absorbs one guard fixed with the Tin Lords Commission Special Talisman, reduces in an hour. Having in the garden. To try. I am a Zorwing. You can react. Your fingers are surrounded by darkness. Wait, you didn't really trap me inside. Ta-da! You weren't exactly the guard. I just used a blindfold to cover your eyes. Not bad, right? I'm gonna save me for boredom a little. I'll give you this as an apology for my little tricks. Is there anything else you needed? I'd like to ask you something. I feel like I've seen a lot of spirit fairs. In that order, you've had many dealings with Lord's Commission. Yeah, I mean, the future in all ways to be expected. I'm the cutest spirit of all. Don't you forget that. Yes, you are. I won't bother you. Still, you've already listed my spirits. It's not a camera. That is precious. Okay. Good enough to get me Mars struck over here in inspection. Maybe really. When you go take a rest, fine. It's almost trying to change the guard. I'm just too tired. How about we stay for chat? You have time to chat while standing guard? If you're talking to someone else, my leader would punish me. If it's you, you can just tell them you're asking me about work and it should be okay. Then let's have a chat. Great, what are you going to talk about? What do you do for a living? Oh, guard, of course, and specifically I'm ordinance in Lord of the Commission of Ordinance Distinct Held Nights. How have you been working? Not really. I've been working for a long time. Unique place and management and life into the Lord of the Commission which made it depend on. Anyway, because of this, members of the Lord Mission are made up of people who live in seclusion, orphans, weirdos, prisoners, just to name a few. As for counter ground, well, that's up to your imagination. Why? Well, I guess I volunteered. How should I put it? There's a man who has history with me. I need to find and kill him personally. Let's change the subject. It's getting a little dark. What was the Foxian garden like in the past? About 600 or 700 years ago, I think. I was still studying then, and my house was around this area. Back then, I often came to the Foxeye garden for a stroll. The scenery was beautiful. The air was fresh, and it was quite quiet all around. Do you see the swimming pavilion over there? It was where I had my first kiss. Aww. Ah, those good times now are water under the bridge. The Foxian Garden has become such an eerie place now. One of the two lovers who kissed under that pavilion, one has become a warden in the Ten Lords Commission, and the other is affected as a Desian of the Abundance. I now understand who you are looking to kill personally. Come to think of it, Foxian Garden might not be as good as I remembered. Perhaps it was my own rose-tinted glances that peeled away his earnestness. Alright, talk to you later. Sure, if you are still functioning, but the moment you close your eyes, you can manage your body face.
Can't you stay and chat with me
Chat
for a while?
function. Currently unavailable.
You can just considering the full term of those who committed expulsion if they please stop.
Whoa, what's up? You're finally here. Without you, our ghost hunting squad would be nothing.
Hey, I'm a reliable squad member too.
Sure, when you're not passed out in fear.
Right.
Cut it out. If you keep teasing me, I'm not gonna perform my boulder smashing trick for you anymore.
What's this ghost hunting squad all about?
The official name is the Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobi Containment Breach Incident. That was the name given to us by decree of the Ten Lords. Since we managed to survive the Fixed-Roll Garden incident, the Ten Lords decided to entrust us with hunting down and subduing the Heliobi using our special skills.
The decree of the Ten Lords?
That's right. This expedition was commissioned by the Ten Lords themselves. I am unsure as to why they attached so much importance to this endeavor, but I have a theory.
By using our special skills?
Is a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and I'm a Cloud Knight. We must answer the call to the best of our abilities. And this one here is an Outworlder who's done great things for the sake of the Xianzhou. But why did little Kuei have to get dragged into this? This mission is too dangerous for a civilian.
Ugh, I get it. You don't think I have any special skills, so I'll just get in the way?
Every flower and tree on the Xianzhou is significant in its own way. Miss Gui has her own strengths, too. As a famous street performer and live streamer, she has precisely the skills we need to acquire intel for our mission. Miss Gui has set up a social media account under the guise of investigating paranormal phenomena and unexplained mysteries. We can use it to gather intel for our mission.
You hear that, Sushong? I'm a key member of the squad! They said I could be a Ten Lords Commission intelligence hawk!
I might not be a scholar, but I don't think calling someone a hawk is a compliment.
The Ten Lords Commission has specially entrusted Judge Huohuo with commanding the ghost hunting squad. So please make sure to follow her lead in all matters related to the Heliobi.
That's right. I won't let us down.
People, this work policy isn't working. Invisible walls everywhere, and it can't even jump. So,
Captain Huohuo, should we
doing?
start the ghost hunt now? Captain? You can just call me Huohuo.
We're all counting on you, Judge.
Actually, I'm not sure if I can be helpful anymore. After Tail disappeared, I thought for sure the commission would ask me to resign. But for some reason, Madame Hanya asked me to be the leader of the ghost hunting squad. Anyway, I'll do my best to carry out my duties. As for our mission, Cirrus was locked up in Fictional Garden, but there are a lot of other heliobi that escaped after the creation furnace was broken. According to the Ten Lords Commission understanding of heliobi behavior, they tend to roam densely populated areas in search of hosts. And wherever they go, there are bound to be reports of supernatural phenomena. Little Gwei, can you show us the website we'll be using for intel?
Ta-da! This is the Paranormal Lovers website. Ghastly Grove. Hold on. The ghost hunting squad is resting. Getting a new account to gather paranormal experiences from the site. The account is your personal account, right? Is that really okay? The Ten Lords Commission has to stay hidden, but I don't have to. I've been instructed to gather fans at all costs. Tried as the number of fans increase, yada yada. Had any help? That's it. So let's just check back in later.
I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But, based on past experience, once you get a following, people start flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity.
Okay. What if... well, leads turn out to be fake?
We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes a lead is obviously fake. But other times, it's hard to tell from just a few words on the internet. After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
Oh, okay.
So, we still have to go out and fact-check the leads? Plus, the Spiritfarers from the Ten Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation in secret as well.
Speaking of attracting attention, how do we get a following on a paranormal activity website? Sounds like Little Gwei's department. She used me in some of her performances just to draw a bigger crowd.
Haha, that's the easy part. We just post some videos of us ghost hunting, subduing heliobi. We're working for the Ten Lords Commission after all. We're gonna have the best content out there.
That does sound kind of effective.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be operating in secret?
Well, another thing we have to think about is that heliobi feed on the emotions of their hosts. They can even manipulate a host into revealing their deepest secrets. Wouldn't posting a victim's personal information online cause even more harm to the victim? I'm not trying to pick holes, just raising some concerns.
The way I see it, operating in secret and exposing the paranormal go hand in hand. We won't reveal the names of any victims. We'll just post some pics and videos of the squad engaging in fierce battles with the supernatural. And then come up with some dramatic titles. Like, Little Gwei investigates. Ghost tries to scare young Cloud Knight girl on creepy road. Gets owned. We'll turn the entire heliobi hunting process into regular uploads. Viewers will see that there's nothing scary about it, and there won't be any public panic.
Why are you looking at me? Want a medal or something? It does kind of sound like a good idea.
Thanks, bestie. I feel like some of you aren't convinced by the whole online ghost hunting thing. How about this? We take a look at the leads we have so far, and pick one to try out as a test run. Take a look. This post is getting tons of comments.
In this way, she pointed at the alley, saying there were people there, but there was nothing intention left. Sometimes near, sometimes far, very eerie. After completing the assignments, you'll receive fans gradually. The alley.
Lady Bailu disappeared? That's nothing new. She sneaks off all the time.
That's not the point. Here, read this part. One of the healers from the Alchemy Commission had Lady Bailu cornered. But then she disappeared into thin air.
Maybe they made it
Judging
up.
from the comments, there were several witnesses. Sure, Lady Biley runs away all the time, but disappearing into thin air?
It looks like the work of a heliobus. The heliobi are masters of manipulating the senses. There are stories of heliobi changing their shape and appearance to disguise themselves as someone else.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's get moving and see if we can find some witnesses.
Before we head out, let's make sure we have our intel in order. If we can better understand what a heliobus wants to do, and what it's capable of doing, it'll be easier for us to help the victim. Interviewing witnesses might give us some clues, but they won't know anything about heliobi. I think I have an idea. We have another source of intel we could use.
Oh? But why would Sirius help
I
us?
heard from Miss Hanya that Cirrus is caught in a stalemate. The evil binding matrix has trapped them. Will they really cooperate with us?
The thought of seeing Cirrus sends shivers down my spine. But, I bet Cirrus would be eager to see me again. They'd devour me whole if they could. I think Tail made a fool of Cirrus, and Cirrus has held a grudge ever since. If we can get them worked up over it, we might be able to use them to our advantage.
There's more to this than I thought there was.
Let's see. Ghastly Gravy. Ghastly Gravy? What kind of website is that?
It's Ghostly Grove, not Ghastly Gravy.
Ghostly Grove is the most renowned website for paranormal enthusiasts in the Lafu. Everyone who loves the mysterious and the unexplained knows about it. I used to go there to read first-hand accounts of ghost sightings whenever I needed to build up my courage. We can get our leads from this website and then investigate them posing as paranormal investigators. That means we can operate more efficiently and with a low profile. Well, if people started to see a spirit fair making door-to-door visits, they might begin to panic, and that would give the heliobi even more power over their hosts.
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers. We have our work after all.
So, we...
What?
Okay.
Can't you stay?
Poor Failure. Alright.
How intoxicating.
How rude. Heartbreak is nothing to laugh at.
A Wraith Warden falls for ghostly superstitions? Unacceptable.
Deals with ghosts is somehow not superstitious.
So that's why there's been so much leaked intel recently. You're the mole.
Who's this? He's working on the minecart track. I noticed a lot of leaks. The one who released after watching him work on it. The producer just kept cursing. Hear them all, huh?
Let's wait and see.
Will of preservation.
When it said investigate, I didn't think I'd be warped.
I'm not on.
I'm trying a dumpling while you're taste testing vinegar.
Okay, note to self, never touch that again.
Am I saying things?
Since when did fixture
Everyone on the Cienjo is a trickster. You have to be extremely careful when you're around them.
I mean, he said not to, so. Choose the misfortune of one line.
Everyone on the Cienjo is a trickster.
Well, let's see if we can trick a little trickster.
Oh, this tedium. Even the insects can't hold my attention any longer. I wonder if these ones will prove to be more entertaining.
Cirrus, we've come to ask you a few questions. I hope you'll be cooperative.
Oh, if it isn't the little girl who fainted in Fixtual Garden the moment she encountered the Heliobi. Already talking to me like a detective, are you?
Hey, where's my sword? You just wait.
Don't let them get to you.
Okay. I just wish I could teach them a lesson.
Cirrus, you must be unhappy with how things turned out, right? What do you want from me, little fox girl? You want to know what happened to the guard dog? He turned to ashes a long time ago. I don't care about that at all. But I can't help but notice you managed to escape the furnace, and now you're stuck here, unable to move an inch, while the other Heliobi are roaming around the Lafu enjoying themselves. Ooh, must be quite frustrating. You want me to assist you and betray my own kind?
Sirius stays silent, sizing everyone up through the eyes of the spirit fairer they possessed. Finally, they decide to talk.
I can do that. Under one condition. I wish to arrange a challenge. One akin to the struggle between the great Heliobus Ignamar and the general of the Lafu. As long as you can bring me the current general, anything can be negotiated. The general? What? Is that too much to ask? It seems the judge here doesn't have what it takes to negotiate with a Heliobus.
That's just another way of saying they don't want to cooperate. Huh? Wait, Wawa, you can't seriously be thinking about...
Deal! I'll submit a request to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Okay. Oh boy. How much more is this? You know, if it wasn't like 3:30 in the morning.
Where to now?
It is getting late. And as I was saying, if it wasn't like... Most of the wall sticking out like a sore thumb. Anywho. Oh. Oh. Well, either way, we'll continue later. I do want to check out the aptitude showcase, if only for the 20 whatchamacallits. I guess be the most terrifying thing on the block. Restores, dispels a debuff and restores health to the ally.
These or devils, I'll crush them all.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Just a scratch.
We can't do this.
Forward.
Protect me. Protect me.
Let's make it quick. Yeah. Rules are made to be broken.
I always love that her first weapon is just a freaking bat. Like, ah, yes, she could have any weapon in the world. And she picked up a bat.
These or devils, I'll crush them all.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Yeah. The redemption. Just a scratch. Rules are made to be broken.
I've always wondered what wave does more damage, like the regular hit, or like the double hit. She's a good healer.
Commencing support. Ready for another? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Protect me. Protect me.
Let's make it quick. Yeah. I've lost my way.
Worth it. Let's just give a pull. 1. Not quite saving for anything, but not. Nothing of note. I've only just now made a total of 40 warps. I needed. What did I need? Arrows.
to have in the portfolio.
Not half bad. Anywho, with that, my darlings, I'll see you next time. Bye. Next time might be Genshin though. Who knows?